Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you who are always continuously supporting this channel. You guys mean the absolute world to me. You don't understand how grateful I am. I'm seeing the subscribers increase. I'm seeing a lot of engagement, a lot of likes, and it really does mean the world to me. So thank you so much. Especially since I feel kind of bad because I feel like with this channel, I just post and then I disappear. Like I post and dump. Like I don't go out of my way to really engage as much on this channel other than just uploading things. So it really does mean the world to me that you guys take the time to engage in it. I'm a lot more active on my other channel, Awkward Confidence. That's where I make a lot of comments. That's where I watch a lot of things. So feel free to pry on that channel, okay? Especially if you're new here and you have no idea what I'm talking about. Like what the hell is Awkward Confidence? The link is in the description. The link is in the comment section down below. Feel free to pry, do whatever you want. But thank you to those who go out of your way to support that channel, because I know you don't have to support it because, I mean, with tarot reading, right? It's very easy to look at your favorite tarot reader and be like, oh yeah, I support that tarot reader. I love that tarot reader and everything. But as a tarot reader, sometimes it's like, okay, everyone supports me. Everyone's there for me. But it's like, because I'm providing a service, right? But then supporting my other channel with Awkward Confidence, like there's not much you can gain out of doing that. So the fact that there are people who go out their way to support me just cause, like I'm not giving readings out on there, I'm not imparting any sort of like knowledge about what's going on in your life on that channel, but the people that actually go out their way to support me on that channel, it really does mean a lot. So I do see you guys, even the silent supporters, just watching, liking, sharing, like it means a lot to me, okay? I am sponsored by Otter Spirit. So for those of you who are interested in getting any jewelry that are crystally charged in terms of certain intentions that you want to bring into your life, whether it be increase of intuition, protection, love, healing, confidence, prosperity, that's the best website to purchase jewelry. I have 3 and I like my bracelets to be very tiny. I don't really like the big stones because it can distract from the outfit I wear that day. So I like getting the tiny one. So I have citrine, which is very good for the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. So it's good at bringing prosperity. It's also good at developing confidence, security, and creativity. Okay, each one comes with an affirmation, which I find really cool. Okay, everything I need to be successful is within me, and it's most compatible with zodiac signs like Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra. I would arguably add Cancer, right? But I find these things really cool because the affirmations are really powerful. So yeah, I really like the citrine one, especially when I want to come up with very creative things and want to feel more secure in myself, especially if I have performances. I like to wear that. And then we have the jade. Okay, so this is also very good at bringing prosperity into your life. But because it's green, it's most likely going to be aligned with the heart chakra. So it does bring a lot of healing. But it has an affirmation, which is everything I touch turn into gold. Okay, and the compatible zodiac signs it has is Taurus, Virgo, Libra, and Gemini. But I really do like these things because, again, if I need to step that money game up, I know I'm going to be wearing this, okay? And then lastly, we have rose quartz. And I recently promoted this one on my Instagram page and on my community post. And you know me, I love love, I love pink, I love rose quartz. It's one of my favorite stones, and it's really good for healing, self-love, and bringing love overall into your life. And the affirmation it has on here is, I am love for who I am, okay? It's most compatible with Taurus, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And of course, it aligns with the heart chakras, okay? So if you're interested, feel free to purchase. And when you are making a purchase on otterspirit.com, use my code Gemini M20. So Gemini M20 when you're making a purchase. If you guys want discounts, feel free to email me. I mean, in this economy, like, yeah, we're going to need some discounts, right? So feel free to email me. I'm happy to give you some discounts. And yeah, so with that being said, we're going to move these to the side. You know, I've tried to do this reading so many times, and it keeps getting interrupted every single time. And I'm like, someone does not want you to know why they treat you like trash, okay? This video was actually recommended by the Phoenix Transformed, I think. So shout out to Phoenix Transformed for requesting this reading. Some of you guys think, well, do you come up with this content? No, it's mostly you guys. So feel free to request. They're all free. I don't charge people to request video ideas. Okay, I have 5 piles today. Pile 1 is Transcendence. Pile 2 is Weightlessness. Pile 3 is Discernment. Pile 4 is Kindness. And pile 5 is synthesis. So go ahead and pick your piles and we're going to start. We're going to get straight to the point because I'm not trying to make this a very long reading, but I know I talk a lot. I want to get straight to the point. Okay, anyways, 5 minutes and 15 seconds. You guys chose Transcendence. So why do people treat you like trash? Ooh, I feel like you guys strike a nerve in a lot of people. Like you kind of activate people to actually want to work on themselves. And this could be very triggering. Growth could be very scary for some people, okay? We have the Bat and the Hellbone, which is intuition. We have partnership, joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation, prioritize your connections. I keep hearing I manifest a shit and then it happened. You guys are a man/woman of your word. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. Okay, we have 11, talk to God. 11 is a master number, which is all about manifesting. But you can also round to 2, which is alignment, partnership. We have 3 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. And we have 5 sign energy with the 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have they are lying to you. And we have academic. Okay, so why people treat you like trash? Okay, so this could be workplace, friendships, anything. I'm getting mostly workplace and family vibes for this one, if I'm going to be completely honest. But you are a threat to a lot of people. Even if you don't work for someone, if you do a business, there are people who do the same thing as you, they could feel really threatened by you. And it's because you're very smart. Okay, we have academic. This doesn't just have to be like, oh, I have all these credentials. Like you guys are very smart in lots of ways because intelligence can be measured in many ways. It's not just one, right? But you guys are intelligent in the way that a lot of people would recognize your intelligence. Not like, oh, like once you get to know part 1, they're kind of smart. It's more of like, no, like this is something that is, it's not really an opinion that you're smart. Like this is something that is objective. Like everybody can agree, like, yeah, part 1 is very intelligent. Okay. And this can really make people feel undermined. It can really rub people the wrong way when you are this way. As I said in one of my other readings, I'm gonna keep it real. The majority of the world isn't intelligent. A lot of people aren't. And the people who make it in this world, most of the time, a lot of successful people aren't smart. They just have really good connections. They are, I guess that is a form of intelligence, but it's more like socially intelligence, as in like, it's kind of making me think of Glinda from The Wicked. Like she gets to where she needs to be because of social climbing, because she knows the right people. She knows how to be social with the right people, right? She has a knack for being a personality that is easy to get along with, right? And I feel like if you're extroverted in this world, you will go far in life. But extroversion doesn't always mean intelligence. So I feel like you guys are very intelligent, but you may not be the type of person that's like a people's people. You just know a lot, all right? But you make people feel very undermined. You make people feel like they don't know enough, okay? And I don't think you guys you don't walk around saying, yeah, I know better, or I know this and I know that, and you don't. It's just, it's in your demeanor, it's in your energy. There's just something about you that you're very selective. Even with the people you hang out with, you're very selective. I feel like you like to align yourself with people who have the same morals and values as you. And if someone doesn't, you don't really like to assimilate around them. Like say, for example, if you're a woman and you want to hang around with women who are very secure in themselves, or women who are very intelligent, women who have a lot of compassion and kindness towards others and is genuine, or women who are women's women, you know, not the type of women that sleep with a man, or women who are so obsessed with men, male-centered. Like you're like a woman's woman and you like to hang around with people who have that vibe, right? So anyone who doesn't really have the same morals and values as you, you don't really like to intermix. You kind of keep things professional. So these people could treat you like trash because you don't go out of your way to assimilate. It's like, who the hell does Pal think they are, thinking that they're better than us, thinking that they're smarter than us, think like they don't have to check up on us. And it's just like, you guys, like when you go into work, you just do what you do. You go and do your job and that's it. You keep it cute and you leave. And some people may take offense to that, okay? And also, again, you may get criticized a lot, but it's put under the guise of, I'm just trying to help you. I'm just giving you criticism. Because you guys may be able to sense a difference. In my personal opinion, I feel like criticism is meant to improve you. So if someone tells you something, oh, this is not good, but this is how you can improve. This is a suggestion I'm putting forth so you can improve on that. But insulting people is not criticism. Or only talking about what they're doing wrong isn't criticism. Do you see what I'm saying? It reminds me of that time I crashed out on this channel because someone was criticizing my appearance. fair enough, you can criticize my appearance all you want. It always comes from people who don't really have a display picture, so I'm not really threatened by that. But it's like, okay, give a solution then. What should I do to change that? What should I do to improve that then? You know, but I wasn't given a suggestion. I was just given straight up criticism without ways to improve it. So to me, that's more like a hate comment. And I could tell people watch my videos, even people in real life, but they pretend like they don't. Because there was like this woman that I was working with at the time, not even like for a job, but more like a social media thing. And she was like, oh, people need to be good at taking criticism. And she was looking at me and I'm like, okay, I know you watch me. You may not comment, but I know you watch me, you know, because it came right after that, you know. So with me, it's like similar to you guys. I feel like people have a problem with you because there's something that you do that you stand out, you're authentic, you're intelligent, you get shit done. You guys could be very skilled, like you're a quick learner. So even if you don't know something, you know how to pick up on that skill, right? And these people can't stand that. So they might disguise their jealousy and dislike for you through criticism. And if you don't take it, they'll be like, oh, you're not good at taking criticism. But really, it's just hatred. It's just jealousy, you know? So I feel like this is why I'm getting, like, they're lying to you. There are people who, they pretend like their intentions are pure, that they're trying to help you, but they're really just trying to knock you down a peg or two because they feel threatened by you. I feel like no matter who you are, when you are intelligent, you will have people who feel threatened by you because they feel undermined. Okay, I feel like you guys are very intuitive because we do have intuition. So you move accordingly to what feels right within yourself. You don't do what the status quo wants you to do. You don't do what other people want you to do. You do what you feel aligned to do most. And this makes people feel annoyed because it's almost like you're challenging their authority. Even if you're not trying to do it, like people feel like, yeah, you're challenging their authority. You have people who want to work with you though, with partnership. I feel like there are people who admire your greatness. They know like you have a lot to offer and working with you would be an exceptional, powerful tool for them. But they feel like you're not open to it. Like you don't really seem as open to people. You know, you don't feel like, oh, like, it's not to say that you're not friendly, part one, but you come across in a way where like you're very selective and it makes these people feel like, oh, so you think you're better than us. So it's almost like these people want to make you feel small because you make them feel small. And that's why they treat you like trash. You guys could value your connection with God, the divine, could talk to God. Like you guys could have wishes that come in for you. Like you guys could be powerful manifestors. Like whenever you pray for something, you manifest something, you hope for something, it does come to fruition no matter how long it takes. And you do it alone. And these people don't know how to do things by themselves. They have to rely on other people, but you do it all by yourself. And you could be very young, you know, and it makes them feel kind of like, who the hell do you think you are kind of energy, right? But yeah, you guys are very skilled. You guys know how to be collaborative, but it's like, even when you are being collaborative, you're working with others, there's just something about you that screams, I thrive best on my own. And I don't know what it is, okay? Because some people get defensive energy. So because you make them feel rejected or undermined or not intelligent enough, they want you to feel small. So they start treating you like trash because that's how they feel. In their mind, they think that they are firing back. Like you started at Power One, so I'm just ending it. But in reality, like you have no clue what the hell is going on. Like you're just like, what's this person's problem? Just what I'm saying. But they think that there's a beef, but it's just one-sided, okay? But you move accordingly to your intuition. But with the transcendence, you're not afraid to make changes no matter where you go. When you enter rooms, you shift the energy. I would not be surprised if when you enter rooms, people are a lot more quieter or distant around you, or they decide to like pull themselves away from you all of a sudden. You know, people may also act different with you online versus in real life. Online, they may be friendlier. In real life, they may be a little bit like closed off, or vice versa. They're friendlier in real life, but closed off online. But regardless, people feel like you shift the energy. And I think it's because you're not afraid to call people out if they're doing something wrong. And maybe not even calling people out, but like the way you live your life is an example of how they should be doing certain things. So if you're someone who's by the book, or you're a humanitarian, or you do something that it should be done in this sort of way, like your actions show it. But with them, it's like more like a facade. But yeah, I'm just getting a feeling of these people feeling undermined and small. So they have to knock you down a peg or two by treating you like trash. Because it makes them feel like, yeah, you deserve it. But this seems to be based upon insecurity and assumption. So that's not your problem, okay? But that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. And if you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. So I'm going to start with pile 2. 2 is 14 minutes and 57 seconds. You guys chose weightlessness. So let's see, why do people treat you like trash? We have exhausted, feel finally drained, lacking viable options, recharge, regroup. Okay, I'm getting 2 different scenarios with this card alone. We have the bee and the pomegranate, productivity. We have 41, look forward. Some of you guys can be 41, but you don't have to be. 4 is all about stability. 1 is all about new beginnings and independence. Add them together is 5, which is change, okay? We have fire sign energy with the 8 of wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then we have Leo with the sun card. We also have yes, in the back we have May, and then we have mental illness. Okay, so why do people treat you like trash? With this card, I was getting 2 different scenarios. So one scenario I was getting was if you guys resonate with being more introverted, you may take some time out for yourself. And this rubs people the wrong way because it gives them a sense that you don't like them. But I'm also getting a different scenario where you could be around people, especially family, friends mostly, that have very draining energy, or people who are always complaining, people who are just unhappy in their life overall, and their energy is just draining to be around. And whereas with you, like, you are very vibrant, or you come across that way even if you're not, like, you're very happy, you're very positive minded. You may be the type of people that are not really in victim mentality mode, like you feel like, okay, what is this teaching me kind of energy. You guys always find things to be happy and blessed about. You guys are in abundance of gratitude for whatever happens in your life, and that doesn't mean that your life is perfect, but you just don't sit and complain about the same things, especially if you know you have the power to change it. Okay, these people may treat you like trash because they are unhappy with themselves. And we also have mental illness. So these people could have mental health issues, okay? These people are not happy with themselves. I once had a friend that all they would do is complain. And whenever they see people who are genuinely happy on social media, they would bitch about them to me. And it was like a mutual friend. They'd be like, oh, I can't stand how happy they are. And that's the moment where I'm like, yeah, I don't think I could be friends with this person, because what the fuck? Like, how are you hating on people by just being happy? That's such a weird thing to hate on someone over. Like, these people are genuinely happy with their life. They're out here posting great things that make them smile. And this person was just telling me all about, like, oh, like, why are they so happy? And the whole time I'm like, I'm a happy person too. Like, this is probably the same shit you'd be talking to other people about. I'm going to need to distance. Okay. But the people around you, they could be very draining, very jarring to be around, where they're just always finding problems in their life. I would not be surprised that these are the same people that have problems to bring to you. But they are triggered by you because perhaps they see you as living your best life. We have weightlessness. Some of you could not have children. Even if you do have children, you could live a life where you have a lot of freedom. You enjoy your life. You're not out here trying to wait for life to happen for you. You make shit happen for yourself. But even more so if you don't have children, you could be living this life of freedom. Like, you know what? I get to buy myself things I want. I don't have to worry about budgeting. I get to be as selfish as I want. And someone can't stand that energy, okay? But we do have exhausted. Yeah, you could have someone in your energy who's very drained, very stressed out. They have a lot of responsibilities, and like, even if they don't have kids themselves, they could just be someone who they just want to find something to be upset about, you know? And they can't stand the fact that you live your life very free-spirited, okay? We have productivity. So you guys could be very hard workers, very consistent. You guys are hustlers. Maybe you guys are stable. You have stable income, or you love your job, or you have multiple jobs. Like, you keep yourself busy. You're booked and busy. With this 8 of Wands, like, you get down and busy. You don't wait for things to happen for you. You make that shit happen, right? And these people can't stand that, okay? Especially if you have such abundant energy, happy energy, vitality. Like, this is giving citrine energy. Like, you're just really happy and very self-assured with the yes, very secure in yourself. Behind we do have May. Some of you guys could be born in May, but I associate May with springtime. So just new beginnings, especially with the look forward. You guys are very positive people. Even when bad things happen to you, you get over it pretty quickly. Like, you bounce back very strong. And I'm getting these people who treat you like trash don't. These people who treat you like trash are grudge holders. They are people who like to hold on to things that make them feel like shit. And they love being the victim. They love the sympathy they get from explaining. They love the attention they get from explaining. Some of these people could be Leos. No offense. My son's a Leo and I'm a Leo rising, so I get it. I'm not judging, but I'm like, that's just what comes to mind, right? But you guys could just be very busy people, very active. You live a very active life and you're always doing something. Some of you could always be traveling, you know, and they're mad about that. But I'm getting like there's a feeling of vibrance and free-spiritedness. Like, no one could tell you what to do. Like, you march to the beat of your own drum. And this triggers these people because they have mental health issues. They could be suffering from depression. They could be feeling very jealous. These are the type of people that will explode on other people. They'll take their anger out on other people. They would already have brewing animosity, brewing jealousy, envy towards you, but they will lash out at you specifically because they are jealous of you or they are envious of you. So it seems easier to lash out on the person that they deep down wish that they could live your life, right? So I feel like, yeah, it's more like a insecurity thing. They can't understand how happy you are. And even if, say for example, if it's like you don't have kids and they do, they see it as like, oh, you know, like, yeah, like you're so free and blah, blah, blah. But look at me, I'm like this. But then this is also giving energy that these people don't have kids either. But for some reason, they just see you as having more freedom than they do. Even if you have less than them, you're happy. It's like, because envy is like you want something that's not yours, but jealousy is like, okay, you have a threat of something being taken away from you. I think this is more of envy. Like, it's like they want something you have, whether it's your lifestyle or your mindset. Like, they could go through something so minor, and I don't mean to invalidate people's experiences, but you know what I mean, objectively minor. Like, they could go through something that is deemed as small and make a molehill out of it, whereas you can go through the worst of the worst of the worst and still come out on top and be like, okay, that was a lesson I needed to learn. I'm great. I'm over it now. And they can't stand that because they can't emulate that. And it makes them feel some type of way. With the mental illness, I am being drawn to talk about psychologists, therapists, counselors. You know how the people see them as like a professional body? I see them as human beings. It doesn't matter what credentials you have. Some people are fucked in the head, regardless of what credentials that they've achieved. And I've witnessed this personally, you know. Some people have, you know, degree, doctorate, all sorts of stuff. But like, it doesn't change the fact that they're still human beings. And these people have problems themselves as well, you know, which is probably what led them into the profession anyway, right? But like, they can't stand the fact that they have the tools to help themselves. They have the credentials. They have everything that they can to help themselves. Maybe even money for therapy. And like, it's almost like it doesn't make a difference because they're still the same person, probably the same person they was growing up. These people could be bullies. You know, they can't stand people being happy. So it's like they need to hate on them. Maybe they don't always treat you like trash, like openly. They have to do it discreetly, but you feel the energy because energy does not lie. You know, whereas with you, it's like you may not have money for therapy. You may not have the credentials to work on yourself, but you just do it anyway. Maybe you guys are just more spiritual as opposed to working in a very like psychology based kind of way. You're like, okay, something went wrong in my life. Cry about it. Boss up from it. What can I learn from it? What pattern did I identify? Okay, cool. Just don't do that again. Cool. Now we're up and running. Whereas with these people, they could have the money for therapy. They could have the support even. They could have people who really care about them, but they're still upset. They're still unhappy. And it could be showing up in these people's mental health, but also in these people's physical health. They could have physical ailments because of it. These people are grudge holders. They don't let things go, and it shows up somehow in their body. I don't know why I'm being drawn to talk about that. I'm not even a Reiki healer or things like that, but for some reason, that's what's coming through because I'm hearing like esoteric. It's like it's showing up. Like, I don't mean to sound superficial, but some of these people, their personality, I'm just going to call it a spade. These people's personalities are ugly. They're very ugly. And no shade intended, but these people could also be physically ugly too. Like, it's a manifestation of what's within. Like, these people probably at some point in their life were hot as fuck. And the more uglier their heart became, it started to show on the outside. That's what I'm getting. Like, these people could have a lot of like spite and envy, and I'm getting hair loss. Some of these people have hair loss, you know, like I'm just getting these people like they are becoming a manifestation of what they feel inside. Because I'm getting they're not only treating you like trash, they treat other people this way too. Anyone who would accept it. So it's not just you. These people, I'm not going to lie, some of these people could be sociopaths. They can't stand when people are happy. Like, it irks them. It's like they want to, like when they see people suffering, like, genuinely get gassed over it. But I'm getting this, like, it's weird because some of these people are so self-aware that what they do is unhealthy and they know they're fucked up. But it's like they still do it. And it's like, I don't know how to feel about that. Is it, I don't know. Like, it's like a part of me feels sorry for such people because it's just like, you find it hard to attain happiness. And I hope they do find that happiness. But at the same time, it's like, but how is being an asshole to other people gonna somehow make you happy? I don't get it. Like, how can you derive happiness from that? You know? But it's like, it's weird because these people also feel like when they see something wholesome, it still touches their heart. Maybe these people could even cry about it. But it's like weird because it's like, they're so self-aware of their behavior. They know that they treat people like trash, including you. And they may even apologize for it, but they will still go back to do it again. This is giving an energy where some people may use their trauma as an excuse. I'm sorry I was like this. I have trauma. I was sorry it's like this. I have trauma. Trauma or not, consequences are real. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if we all just got out of feel, if we all use the get out of jail free card and just said, oh, it was my trauma, then, you know, there wouldn't be any consequences for anything. It's like, oh, I can commit crimes and just be like, it was my trauma. Oh, I can kill a bunch of people, it was my trauma. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting these people are the type of people that will constantly use an excuse for their behavior, but they know it's wrong. Okay, so yeah, these people can't stand the fact that you're living a great life, and it may not even due to what you have. It's just your mentality. It's just the way you just turn lemons into lemonade, and they can't do that. They have no access to doing that. I mean, they do have access to doing that, but they just choose not to, or they find it harder. I don't know. But they treat you like trash because they feel like trash. They're projecting, okay? I'm going to move on to the next bar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. If you manage to see this reading, then we made it. We made it, okay? Because someone's been trying to not let me get this reading out. And if you want a personal, oh no, I already mentioned that. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99, okay? So part 3, 26 minutes and 57 seconds, okay? You guys chose discernment. So why do people treat you like trash? We have insecure. In the back, we have they're jealous of you. Oh, okay. We also have respect. And we also have don't give up. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, Earth sign energy. Then we have 6 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Bear and the Cedar, which is leadership. Okay, I'm hearing one of them is how bad I need you. I think someone needs you. Okay, someone's missing you. We have 26 there to be happy. You could be 26, but you don't have to be. 2 is a number of partnerships and alignment, and 6 is a number of balance and reciprocity. When you add them together, you get 8, which is abundance, okay? Dare to be happy. We have the sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy. Get what you want. Yeah. All right, so why are these people treating you like trash? Because you don't settle. That's why. You don't settle for just anyone or anything or any solution. Like, you say to yourself, I deserve great things. So I'm going to go after the things that I deserve, you know? Like, I'm not going to settle for just anything. Some of you could be in your 30s, 40s, who are not married. And some people are, they treat you like trash. They're upset that you don't care about that. They accept that you're not bothered by that. They're like, why are you not disrupted by that? Why are you not feeling insecure about that? Whereas these people could be feeling insecure about that, okay? I'm getting, like, you don't settle. Like, you're not afraid to leave relationships and friendships and family situations that cause you unnecessary stress. And these people feel like, how do you have the courage to do that? Like, aren't you scared of being alone? Aren't you scared of not having support? Aren't you scared? Like, these people can't stand the fact that you set high standards for yourself and you abide by them. Sorry, my battery's running low. They can't stand the fact that you have high standards. Ugh. Ew. It just, I feel like these people could be very traditional because we do have the Hierophant. So you guys have a, they could be very traditional and you could be very untraditional, unorthodox, unconventional, as I like to say. And they're like, why aren't you sticking to the status quo? Why aren't you conforming to society? It's something about you being different that really irks them because you have high standards. Some of these people may see you as very vain because, like, you don't mind putting yourself first. You don't mind going after the things you deserve. And they are willing to settle because they're insecure. We literally have hit insecure, you know, and you're not. And it makes them feel like they're not good enough, or they're not on your level, or like, why are you like this? For some of you, you may not follow a religion and they don't like this. They're like, you're going to go to hell, so I'm going to treat you like trash for that reason. Weird. Okay. For some of them, I'm getting like, they could see that the way you live your life, things have worked out for you, and you may do it by not following their religion, and they're just thinking like, why is it that this non-believer gets to thrive in life, and me, who's so godly and so holy, I'm suffering? It's giving that. But these people just don't like your lifestyle. Okay, they also feel very intimidated by you because we do have leadership, so they don't like the fact that you have a sense of authority. This could be in the workplace where you have a high position in them, or this could just be in general, like you have leadership qualities even if you don't have a high position in life. But it's like, you guys could have your own businesses, or you do things by yourself, but people just respect you. People gravitate towards you. A lot of people love you. Okay, with the respect, you may be the type of person that values respect more than you value attention. So this could be the type of person who's like, oh, like if they're female, like all these guys are looking at me, I'm getting all this attention just to make themselves feel good. And the whole time you're like, okay, cool, these people just want to fuck you and leave. That's not really something to be a flex about. However, you have people that actually respect you, who would want to go out of the way to court you, maybe even to marry you. You have marriage offers where these people only get sexual offers, and it could make them feel some type of way, so they misdirect that anger at you. For some of you, these people think that you can steal their partner. If you're a woman, they find you really attractive, they feel like their partner wants you, or you could steal their partner if you wanted to, and so they're misdirecting that anger towards you. And if you're a guy as well, like they could feel like, okay, you're the type of person that could steal their man or their woman, and they're misdirecting that anger towards you. That's not your fault though. As long as you're not trying to do anything that is very immoral, like taking other people's partners or whatever it may be, that's fine. But it's not your fault that you shine. It's not your fault that you're attractive. That's not even your fault. That's not your problem, you know? So these people have a problem. That is misdirected anger, okay? They're very traditional, okay? And you're not. And this really bothers them because like you're not afraid. They feel like you're arrogant, okay? Because you're not afraid to get the things that you truly want. And we have Dare to Be Happy, and you're happy doing it. They feel like you have a lot of abundance, you move with alignment, things work out for you. Every time you invest into something, it always works out for you every single time. And these people can't stand the fact that it makes you happy, okay? Similar to the last pile in a way. And it's like, they think that's not fair. You're doing things unorthodox. It shouldn't happen that way, because these people are so used to the status quo or control. You know, they don't like the fact that you're doing things your own way, and it doesn't manifest the way it should be, you know. But the Six of Pentacles, whatever you put in, you get out, and they can't stand that because they feel like if they were to do the same methods as you when it comes to grinding or doing something, it doesn't work out for them. You guys could have really successful businesses, but when they do the same thing, it doesn't work out for them. You guys could wear a really cute outfit, but when they wear it, it doesn't work out for them. You guys could be able to attain a great love of your life, but when they try and apply those same tactics or whatever, strategies to get what they want, it doesn't work out for them. It's like, there's something about you also being like, a lot of people want to take care of you, a lot of people want to protect you and be there for you, and you could just give off that energy, right? An Empress energy, but then they try and copy. Sorry, I swear to God, I feel like people just don't want you to know. My phone space ran out, so I cleared some. So what I'm getting here is, some people also think that you have a holier than thou mentality. So people feel like you have a good reputation. They can't find any dirt on you. They can't find anything wrong with you. And I feel like these people, they can't stand that. They're just like, oh, like there must be some sort of fault we can find in pile 3, you know, because the Hierophant is giving like a good reputation, a very wise person. I think a lot of people come to you in their time of need. So you're seen as wise and you have a good reputation. And I feel like this really triggers people because it's like, oh, they can't be so perfect. It makes people want to find something wrong with you. So people may antagonize you to try and get a reaction out of you so that you can counteract that. This reminds me of one of my exes where they're like very emotionally intelligent, but like in a bad way. Like they use it to harm, right? And if I did not give him any reaction, they get even more annoyed because you can't use anything against me. But if I react out of emotion, they'll turn around to other people that we knew, like, oh, see what she did, see what she did, see what she said. And it's like, and then it makes you look like you're crazy, you know? So I'm getting like, because especially since they knew I had a good reputation, so like, let's try and ruin it. So you may get people like this, you know, that they want to antagonize you to get a reaction out of you so that people can see you in a distorted way. So they may treat you like trash just to get that reaction. But yeah, you raise your standards and you get what you want. Some people even feel like you are put in a certain advantage over them in life, or you've come from a good background, or you've had things set up for you. So it's kind of making them feel like, oh, that's not fair. Let's try and balance the scales by being mean to you about it, okay? But you have good leadership qualities. So if you're not being a leader in any sort of position, like, you have the potential to be a great leader, okay? But you don't derive your happiness out of others. Your happiness is within. And I feel like this could be very triggering, okay, to these people. Yeah, a lot of people respect you, a lot of people adore you, and they can't stand that because some of these people, like, they may not have the same reputation, but yeah, it's because they're jealous, they're insecure, okay? And it's your perseverance. I feel like you never give up, no matter what people put you through, no matter, like, people just, you will never give up, okay? Why don't I just hear something so, like, I don't know if I should say this. That is so wild. I just want to put a disclaimer. I have nothing against a white woman wearing braids, okay? It's a hairstyle, okay? All cultures have their form of braids, right? But I just heard in my mind, like, a white woman in braids, I'll never give up. Like, I don't know why I heard that. I don't even know where that's from or why that came to my mind, but that's what came to my mind. I don't know who's watching me and who speaks like that, but that is so wild, okay? I don't know. Why did that... I'm side-eyeing you guys because I'm just thinking, like, why would that even come to my head? Like, who says a phrase like that? Is that from a movie? Is that from a song? I don't even know. Yeah, that was very strange. Why would that even be mentioned? I will never stop. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, because don't give up. So people feel really annoyed that you're very perseverant. And it's like, some people just really want you to give up on things, okay? But I see this, if you look at it from a spiritual point of view, right? I mean, logically, okay, these are the reasons why these people are treating you like trash. But when you look at it from a spiritual point of view, it's almost implying that, you know, you're going to have people who always have animosity towards you because you're great. You have a light that is very bright and people want to dim that light, right? But the more you shine, the more you're going to antagonize people. So shine anyway. So it's almost like part of your spiritual journey. Like, this is just part of the journey. Okay, so you don't give up, okay? But we do have discernment. You guys have high level of discernment. You guys can tell when someone's off, when someone is disingenuous. Like, you could tell when someone is fake and someone's just not good for you. But it's like, once you peep that, you kind of keep your distance. And it makes these people feel like salty because they're like, oh, why are you keeping away from me? You know, I don't know if these people are aware that you can pick up on their weird energy, but all they know is you're very cautious. It's Scorpio energy, like nothing gets past you. And these people find that annoying because it's like they can't hide things from you. So it shows out. You know, when people have a really ugly spirit, they can't help but like get it off their system. Like, they have to like show it through their actions, show it through their words as to why they have a problem with you and your energy. You have a really bright light, a bright aura, okay? But you have abundance, and it doesn't just have to be about money, it's about life, okay? You're never without, okay? But yeah, that is why people are treating you like trash, but that's not a you problem, that's a their problem, okay? And that's okay. Some people may feel like you have dirt on them, you know things about them. And if that's the case, then why are they being rude to you? If anything, they should be sucking up to you, hoping that you don't expose them. But it's almost like they don't like the fact that you know so much, but you keep it to yourself, okay? I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. Okay, so the next pile, because I started this late, I don't know what time stamp it is, but pile 4, you guys chose kindness. Okay, so let's see. Why are people treating you like trash? Some of you guys could be Cancers or water signs. Okay, that's coming through. We have the Finch and the Peach, which is romance. We have 27, let go, let flow. Some of you guys could be 27. 2 is the number of partnership and alignment, and 7 is the number of learning. 2 and 7 together make 9, which is endings. Okay, so let go and let flow. We have independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. Why am I hearing Falling For You by Callie Colbert? I think some people in this part, there are people who actually like you, but they still treat you like trash as a way to like hide their interest. Okay, you know, some people have that mechanism. Okay, we have Taurus, which is earth sign energy. And then we have I like you. Yeah, some people really have, like, someone has a crush on you. One of these people are crushing on you, but they don't want you to know that they're crushing on you. So they're treating you like trash so that they can hide it. Okay, very weird. Some of you guys may have rejected this person, and that's why they're acting this way. Like, maybe this person dropped hints or even straight up told you, I like you, powerful, and you didn't give them the time of day. You didn't reciprocate. So now they're treating you like trash because they're salty, okay? We have the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, fire sign energy, and then we have the Death card, which is Scorpio. Yeah, there's definitely one of these people feel very rejected by you. Like, they really wanted something with you, and you kind of just weren't feeding them. Or maybe you could sense that they had really weird intentions, and you just like, you know, and they feel salty about that. That's why they're treating you like trash, because they can't handle rejection. I'm also getting other energies as well, that someone could really hate the fact that you are not afraid to walk away from something. So even family situations, friendship situations, work situations, someone feels like if something bothers you, you're not afraid to disengage. And to them, they feel like, no, you're meant to stick it through. It could be an older energy as well, because I'm hearing boomer. So there could be people who are in the boomer generation who may see you in a way where it's like, no, from our generation, we put up with abuse. We put up with a lot of shit. We put up with problems in a relationship. We put up with everything. You just have to stick it through. And because you may have this mentality where like, I don't really have to stick it through. I'm a human being. I have feelings, and I'm honoring my feelings. I'm going to walk away. You guys come across as enlightened, and that's why I'm also getting projection. Like, these people could have gone through their own abuse or their own unfortunate events. And because you're not afraid to walk away from things that don't serve you, maybe some of you guys are not even afraid to cut off family, you know, and they don't have that. They don't have that ability. So then they're projecting that onto you. They're like, oh, you need to suffer because we suffered. And that's just our ancestors. Like, that's just the way we do things. We're meant to suffer. You know, they may even minimalize your pain. You know, they may invalidate it a lot. Okay. But for others of you who resonate with that crush, or, you know, you rejected someone, or you made someone feel like you don't stand a chance with them, or vice versa, like they're feeling some type of way. You could put a lot of people in the friend zone, and these people are treating you like trash because of that. I'm also getting people may treat you like trash, and I'm just going to be very honest because I'm a very honest reader, okay? It only applies if it resonates. Some people treat you like trash because they feel like you have no boundaries or no backbone, because we have kindness. People may feel like, well, if you don't have the stamina, or you don't have the guts or courage to stand your ground and stick up for yourself, then we get to walk all over you. Like, there's some people who may see you as a pushover. Again, that's not me. But some people feel like they can get away with treating you badly because you have no respect for yourself, or they deem you to have no respect for yourself, or they deem you to have no boundaries. They're like, okay, if you allow people to walk all over you, then we're going to walk all over you, which is really awful in my opinion. You should not have to just have boundaries for people to respect you. People should just respect you because you're a human being, boundaries or not. But unfortunately, that's basically how society works. Society will only respect you when you respect yourself. And it sucks, because I just always thought everyone's deserving of respect, right? You're a human being after all. But yeah, some people feel like, well, you're going to be nice about it. You're going to get away with, you're going to allow people to get away with it. You are a people pleaser. In these people's minds, by the way, this is not my opinion. I don't know you guys like that, but these people feel like, oh, we can get away with that because you allow it. This is giving an energy of even relationships. Like, if you're the type of person that stays in relationships after being cheated on, the person cheating on you, I just want to make it clear, abundantly clear, powerful. These people are never sorry. I don't care how many times, oh, but I love him, and he loves me, and she loves me, and I love her, and I don't give a fuck. If someone is willing to disrespect you, humiliate you, and break your heart time and time again, and then cover it up with some nice action here and there, They don't care about you. They're just manipulating you because they gain something out of being with you. Like, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it a buck. And these people are never sorry. They're scared to lose you because they benefit a lot from you. You not having boundaries, they benefit a lot from that, you know? But some of you, like, you were probably watching this like, no, I have boundaries. I don't know what are you talking about, Gemini Empress? Then it's not aimed at you, okay? But these people see it as like, they treat you like trash because they feel like you're going to allow it. They're like, well, you don't have high boundaries. You don't follow up with consequences. So we're just going to continue to do that, which is really awful. I'm also getting with the kindness card, I'm also getting a separate message. For some of you who don't resonate with that, I'm also getting that you are a kind and compassionate person, but some people find this to be performative. They feel like you're pretending to be kind. They struggle to believe that they're genuine people in this world. You know, what a concept, right? So they feel like, no, we need to antagonize powerful because this is all a performance. This is all a show. There's no way that they are genuinely kind and good people. Like, they must have an angry streak. They must have a really ratchet side. Like, let's poke it out of them. They just don't want to accept the fact that you're a very good-hearted person because they are not. And we sometimes see the world through the lens of who we are. And if you're not a good person, of course, you're going to assume everybody else is also not good, you know? But when you are a good person, you're going to try and see the good in others. And until they show you not, then you're like, okay, well, fuck that then. You know, sorry for actually believing in people, you know? But it's like, these people feel like, yeah, like it's performative and you're being fake. So they justify it. But I feel like this is just a delusion. Like, this is a lie they tell themselves just to justify being an asshole, because they know deep down that they are just assholes and not everyone is like them, okay? But for the first message, yeah, some of these people feel like they don't mind treating you badly because you're not going to do shit, quite frankly. They feel like, well, we're not doing anything about it, so we're going to continue. It's kind of like saying with the example I brought up, cheating. If you're not going to leave your relationship after that person's disrespected the fuck out of you, then they're going to continue. And that's it. There's no consequence to their behavior. There's no suffering to their behavior, because as long as you're there, they're going to continue to siphon off of you. So the choice is yours, okay? So that's the reason why they feel like it's okay to treat you such a bad way. That is really awful, and I want to punch these people. Like, who is treating my powerful like that? You know? They may see you as a weakest link. But it's weird because I get independence. Like, you guys are giving off this energy of like, you don't need anyone. So it's clearly these people are misreading you. Okay, they don't know you. Okay, like that. But yeah, you do have someone who feels some type of way, that in the friend zone or whatever. I mean, maybe some of you don't even know that someone liked you. Maybe you had no clue, but this person is so convinced that you rejected them or you don't like them, so they justify it like that. Okay. Yeah, but it's also your ability to let go. If something's unhealthy, like, you're not afraid to say, you know what, I'm gonna need some me time, and people can't stand that. Okay. With romance, I'm thinking Taurus, Libra energy. So you guys may romanticize life, or you just love, or you're just a very sweet person, and they feel like, I don't know why this triggers them. They see it as a weakness. They see it as like, you're not rooted in reality. It's giving an energy where someone is rude to you or treats you like trash because this is their attempt at giving you tough love. Like, wake up, this is the real world, like, kind of energy. It's giving more like a family, maybe, I don't know, like a family relative. Like, they feel like, well, this is just how the world is, but it's not. I feel like this is just how they are, because they may have gone through something themselves and they're just projecting that onto you. Okay. Yeah, we have the death card. Some of these people could be a Scorpio, but I'm getting, like, with the death card, people may treat you like trash, especially if you are someone who's walked away from something, or you're not afraid to end something. Okay. This could be also old work situations where you've left and they continue to like harass you in some sort of way, okay? But that's just for some people. But we do have the King of Wands energy. So you guys are strategic. You think ahead, you plan ahead, and you may not voice your plans. I'm getting you keep things to yourself, and it makes people feel like, oh, why am I not kept in the loop? It's weird, such a weird energy I'm getting. Like, I'm getting these people, they need you. Like, they need you so much. But at the same time, they mistreat you. Isn't that like biting the hand that feeds you then? Like, I don't understand people who treat people like shit, but they need them. Like, if anything, you should be paying them the most respect, you know? Like, these people, it's like, they're obsessed with your energy though. Okay. Some of you are very consistent. Maybe in work or just in general, you're very loyal, because I'm being called to say that because of the Taurus. You guys are very loyal by nature. So people feel like it's your loyalty that they want to benefit off of. They're like, oh, you can withstand this. You can withstand this mistreatment. But it's weird because I feel like they're self-aware, like they know what they're doing is harsh, but they just continue. And then you get people who just, they like you, but they don't want you to know, so they're going to treat you like trash. But that's not a really good strategy to make someone fall in love with you, is it? You know, that's weird. Okay. Yeah. I don't like that. I'm going to move on to the last pile. Ew. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. So, last pile. I can't give you the timestamp because I started this late. But you guys chose pile number 5, synthesis. Okay. Why do people treat you like trash? Why am I hearing slow songs of a skinny hoes? Ooh. I'm a thick bitch. I need tempo. Ooh, okay. Why am I hearing that? Okay. Lizzo. We have the Vulture and Asphodel upheaval. Okay. Maybe you guys are thick. I don't know. Or maybe you guys, okay, either you guys are slim and people are jealous of your slim build, or you guys are thick and someone's jealous of your thick build. I don't know why that came to my head, okay? We have stop 34. Some of you guys could be 34. You don't have to be, or 43, but 3 is all about creations, foundations, network, support. 4 is all about stability. Add them together is 7, which is learning, okay? Ooh, we have the money tree. Dreams come true. You'll get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. Okay. We have Virgo, which is earth energy. We have healing. We have PTSD. We have Tower, which is Scorpio. We have 8 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, air and earth and a little bit of water, okay? Why do people treat you like trash? Ooh, you guys shake up the status quo. I feel like you change a lot. You change people's minds. You guys could have a really big impact on people's lives. I feel like everyone's so used to doing things that they want to do. Like they're so used to how life is. And then you come into people's life and you shake things up and you ruin it. Like say, for example, if everybody is so used to being, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, say, for example, someone comes from a very narcissistic family. They're used to being abused. They're used to being told that they're not good enough or they're a piece of shit or they're ugly, whatever it may be, right? And you speak life into that victim. You're like, you know what? You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are this. And you speak life into these people. The people that are so used to abusing them, they start to dislike you. Because they're like, we were so used to treating that person like trash. And now that person that we treat like trash is starting to realize their worth. You ruined it. It's giving that, like, you switch things up in everything. Not just that example, but like even the workplace. If everyone's so used to slimy and just shady ass business in any community, you're that type of person and you're like, that is not okay. I'm going to report this. Or you're confrontational if people are doing something bad. Like, that is not okay. I'm getting an energy where you're not afraid to be different as well. So even like, say for example, if everyone's used to, I don't know, wearing black or wearing very like simple colors, and then you rock up wearing something colorful or something very unique and just like out of the blue, all of a sudden it's just like, why are you here? Like, this is how everything used to be. Like, you switch things up now. It's like you upset the feng shui in their opinion, okay? Because we have money tree, enjoy your wealth. Like, some people may feel like you are destined to have abundance if you're already not abundant as it is. And it's like, it makes them feel some type of way, but they kind of low-key know why you are destined for that, or know why you have achieved that, because you're not afraid to challenge people. Like, even your energy alone is a challenge. I don't feel like you guys are always confrontational, but we do have the Queen of Swords. So you guys could speak your mind. You guys could be really opinionated and say what you want to say. And you guys could be strict with it. I'm hearing like, if you can't do your job right, don't do it at all. Like, it's giving that energy like, now I need to put people in their place. And you got the right one to do it. You guys could be very good at clapbacks or good at defending yourself. Yeah. I feel like this reminds me of another pile, but you know how to deal with, you know how to gather people together, and you don't take any bullshit, you don't take any excuses, because we do have PTSD. So some of these people could have trauma, some of these people could have a background in their childhood that wasn't great, and although you could be understanding and empathic and like, you know what, I feel your pain, I understand, you know, it is what it is, like I get it, you're human, it's not going to be easy to outgrow and heal sometimes, but I get it. But then at the same time, when you see these people causing a lot of grief and harm and pain onto other people, you're not going to stand there and be like, oh, they have trauma. You're going to be like, fuck you and your trauma too. Like, because I'm not going to stand for this. It's giving like you're there for people, but you don't make excuses for shitty behavior just because of like this trauma. And let me make it a public service announcement. Let me make it clear. When someone has trauma, that's context as to why they're behaving that way. That gives you context, that gives you clues, not a justification. Oh, because my parents divorced at age 2, now I'm going to go around and sleep with people's men. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't take bullshit. I'm getting you're the type of person, you guys are low-key scary, because I'm getting you guys are the type of person, right? You know how like a lot of human beings, like even when the person that has hurt them the most suffers, like you naturally still feel bad for them, because you're just kind of like, no, like I kind of feel bad. I don't want them to suffer. I just wanted them to just leave me alone. It's giving that sort of energy. Whereas with you, you're like, no, they need to suffer. And I'm going to watch. Oh, you guys could be Scorpios, you know, where you're just like, no, like, it's kind of like satisfying. It's kind of like, imagine somebody has, I don't know, God forbid, someone's done something horrible, like they've essayed somebody, or they essayed you, or they essayed a loved one, right? And everyone's like, when you're angry, you're like, oh, I hope they die. I hope they get in prison. I hope something happens to them. And you're in anger if you say that. And then many people, if they were to see the person that has done a lot of evil, like suffering, they would probably feel like, oh, this is so bad, I can't watch. Like, maybe I shouldn't do. I'm getting you guys, your energy's scary. You're the type that like, no, let me watch. I want to see that person suffer. Like, you guys could have a vengeful streak. Okay, this is giving Scorpio energy, but I'm getting you guys don't, like, you cannot be emotionally manipulated. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. Like, someone could do the most, but like, you could not be emotionally manipulated. I saw an Instagram reel recently of a woman, a reporter, talking about abortions to a New Yorker. You know, New Yorkers don't play. I've been to New York, and bro, you guys are scary. You guys, you don't scared of anyone. You will fight everyone, okay? Even the kids, okay? And basically she was a reporter, and she was kind of antagonizing the New Yorker. So then the New Yorker woman just decked her in her face. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she decked her in her face because of what she was saying. It was based upon, like, I think the New Yorker just didn't like how her words were always being twisted. And she's like, I see what you're trying to do, and I just don't have the patience for it. Boom. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it was not really about the argument of abortion. It's more to do with, don't twist my words and make me out to be a certain way when that's not what I said, you know? And if you're not going to listen, if you're going to play in my face, you're gonna get popped, you know? Like, it's giving that energy. So I feel like with you guys, you don't allow, and the funny thing is, after she's punched her, I don't even think she cares. I don't think she's like, oh my God, maybe I went too far to lay a hand on her. She's probably like, I don't give a fuck. You got what was coming to you. It's giving that energy. So I feel like you guys, you don't allow anyone to manipulate you emotionally. And it's weird because these people may treat you like trash, but I'm not getting they do it like discreetly. Like, no, I'm not getting the opposite. I'm getting they do it like very discreetly, as in like it's so underhanded, you know? Like, these people struggle to be like overt in the way they treat you, but you see it, you peep it. So this could be in ways where it's backhanded compliments, or it's let's leave this person out, or let's just look at this person and not talk to them. It's not giving like, oh, people are going out of their way. Like, it's giving like, let's snake them behind their back, okay? And even if you've had partners that cheat on you, for example, and are horrible towards you, for example, I'm getting they get scared of the backlash. Like say, for example, someone's been cheating on you behind your back, or being horrible, or talking shit. They get scared of what you're going to do to them afterwards. Like, these are people who are actually fearful of you, but the way they treat you badly is like usually underhanded, okay? And it's because they have their own issues. that they need to heal. You trigger something in them that they need a lot of healing on, but you shake things up. I feel like it's giving fuck around and find out. These people are so used to being this way with certain people, and people kind of like pity them and overlook them. But whereas you don't, you're like, no, you found the right person. You know, like, I'm getting these people attempt to treat you badly, but then when they see your wrath, they're also very scared. They're like, maybe we shouldn't have done that. It's giving that energy, because you guys, I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, like, you guys are very consistent. You're very hardworking. You're very, like, no one can say that you're fake, because you're very consistent as a person, right? But you shake things up. I feel like if people have been doing things a certain way, especially in a workplace or a family situation, friendship, you're not afraid to reinvent the wheel, okay? Because synthesis is all about making shit happen and taking two different things and making them into your own thing. You guys add your sauce onto things, okay? I feel like people may give you rules on how you're meant to do something, but you always do your own way. And this triggers people. This is making me think of one of my exes, right, that I was engaged to. I was like 22. I was so young. And he had a twin sister. And she is in mechanics, right? And she's a mechanic. And the majority of the people who do mechanic work are men. So they would always be triggered by her because she did the job better than them, as she's a woman. And she was same age as me. She was like 22 at the time. And that was very intimidating, because she would add her own swing on things, add her own way of doing things, and it would just piss them off, because they're like, you're not doing it how we instructed, but she's doing it even better than how they instructed, because she added her own little sauce, okay? So it's giving that you guys do things your way, and people just don't like that, okay? I'm getting, with the upheaval, yeah, you cause a lot of tower moments, sudden shifts in everything you do. And you force people to reflect and think. So the structure, the routine that they were used to, you be switching it up and being creative and trying something new. And it kind of forces people to learn from you and learn to see things from a different point of view. And with the Virgo, you guys are analytical AF. Like, nothing can get past you. Like, you could notice, oh, you guys did that wrong here. Oh, there's a little error here. And some people think that you're trying to undermine them when you're not. You're just trying to do your job correctly. Or if this is in friendships, it's like, you notice the little things that just don't make sense, you know? Or you're not afraid to speak your mind, okay? This is low-key hilarious. This reminds me of, like, if you're on the spectrum, yeah, like, a lot of the time, people on the spectrum are very honest. They can't lie for shit. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you ask them an honest opinion, they're going to give you an honest answer. And you guys could be very blunt. And it could hurt people's feelings, you know, it could really trigger them and need healing. But I don't feel like you guys say anything mean. It's just people ask for the truth and you deliver the truth. And people can't stand that. And that's why they be treating you badly, because they're just like, how dare you? Who do you think you are? But it's just like, if you didn't want to know the truth, don't ask. If you want someone to lie to you, go ask someone who will lie to you. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm not getting you guys say anything mean, but you're just very honest. And in this society, you can't be honest these days because people get offended. So I feel like you guys, yeah, people treat you like trash because you trigger them. Like, they don't like how honest you are and how blunt you are. You call people out. This could even just be online. I do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Not call people out specifically, but just I call out anything that just doesn't make sense. But if the shoe fits and the person who happens to wear that shoe feels attacked, then they paint me out as the victim. Sorry, not victim, the villain. And I'm like, I'm just being honest, you know? Like, if I'm hating on people who cheat and someone who cheats watches my video, then they're like, how dare this bitch? And I'm like, bruh, it wasn't even aimed at anyone specific, but hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. So you guys trigger people out because you speak your mind, you're opinionated. And then they feel like they have to knock you down a peg. But it may not even be in a way where, like, it's like, you're trying to, like, create tension. It could just be in a simple way. Like, you asked me what looks better, the blue jeans or the black jeans. And I just said the black jeans look good. And they could be triggered by that because they're like, oh, so you're trying to say I'm fat because black makes people look skinny. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, people will find a problem out of nothing. People feel triggered over nothing. Like, even if you guys are silent, right? If you don't hit people up, they'll think you're ignoring them. They'll create a whole one-sided beef in their head. Yet the whole time you're like, bitch, I was just taking a nap. I just gave birth 2 months ago. I'm just taking a nap. But people take it personally. And then they'll be rude to you because of it. So Yeah, that's scary behavior. But I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see next. Bye.